Can you explain us a bit your reading, please? What you would like to know, where you would like to have more clarity on, please?
Well, maybe some parts that concern more of like whether I'm going to succeed or not. Maybe that I would like to know. And also, there is something that happened that is actually triggering me a little bit. And I would like to gain more clarity, maybe concerning that point, just to know whether I'm like on the right path or not.
Okay, so if I may just ask, you said the happening, we talk about career and projects, financial projects, right? Uh,
Mhm.
and the other thing, what happened to you? Do you have any further information you'd like to share, or is that all you like to share? We can pick up probably the
Oh,
what.
I don't know if I should go in detail or not. That's why I was just like,
Well, as you like. That's why I'm asking. As you like. You don't need to share any private details or any of that nature. But maybe the construct, what we that helps to get a clearer reading, of course.
no, for me it's okay. So actually, it's a good friend of mine, and I had a little. It's not really a fight, but a disagreement. And since then, we haven't talked again. And I don't know. Well, I tried to analyze the whole situation, whether to see if I maybe acted wrong on something, if I said something wrong. But then I was like, okay, maybe it's more from her. I don't know. It's a little bit triggering me, the whole situation.
Okay, thank you. We will look into that and start in a second. I can start if that's okay. So first, before we look at the thing with your friend, I would like to look in the career and money flow part. See, it's very beautiful what I'm seeing here, actually. Um, Let me just elaborate. When I'm saying it's like at the moment and the weeks to come, you are setting the base for something bigger to come. Because I see a real big exponential growth. It might take a couple of months before it's really getting big, but there's definitely the opportunity to set the base here for something what will be quite successful. Not just successful, it seems to connect a lot of people, and the income comes from multiple directions. So I'm not sure what's it. It might be a reselling platform or something of that nature, but it definitely is a connecting hub. What you will create, from what I'm getting here. If you ask me, should you do it? I'm sure you should do it because it seems important for the rest of your life as well. For a lot of people on a spiritual level, it seems to have importance. Just to say that straight away, that looks like something you're supposed to do and not just should do. So I think it will take a bit of time before you can shape and peel it out. It seems like you have this rock and you kind of want to free it to unveil this crystal what's inside actually. At the moment it looks like a raw egg, but it definitely needs to open. That is the part for the career question, what I'm getting immediately. And I think it's a nice opportunity. So with your friend now, it looks like it's a bit of a complicated situation, okay? The key card here is the end of jealousy, okay? There is definitely a wave of jealousy coming from the other person, but that person doesn't like the jealousy and he tries to work on it and work on herself if it was a woman. Um, so it's definitely a will of the other side to work it out, what I'm perceiving here. Okay, the trigger point. You see, and I can see it even on camera. You are very brilliant. You have an enormous radiance, okay? And this radiance carries other people with you. But on the other hand, when the people are not so well and they are like, oh, she's so shiny, oh no, and that triggers people. You are a strong mirror to other people, okay? The positive mirror for good and bad, depending on what they are working on, and that is what's representing this pressure. What I also getting, there's something with an influence on a love relationship. What is the trigger on this? Okay, I don't have the details, but it's definitely, it might not be a relationship, but the way she views love. But there's something where you have a strong influence in that, and from what I'm seeing here, you are probably right, but sometimes somebody who's right makes you even more angry because he points out your weakness, and then it means I need to work on myself, and that's like, ah. So just to tell you from the outcome, I see, funny enough, a cooperation with her on the business side or in terms of working, funny enough. And I see it working out in the end. There's a rise coming, but I see good news definitely at the end of the day, but I see it a working process. So nothing was ever destroyed, but it's the coming together again will happen. But if you ask me for time frames, I think we have an on and off, and before it's completely coherent again, we are almost in the third week of January, from what I'm perceiving right now. But I see a positive outcome because it's really the end of jealousy is the key card in what I'm getting here for this event. Okay, who likes to
Okay,
be?
thank you.
You're welcome.
I can go ahead there. So I see the conflict and can very much have feel the tension that was there, and which just kind of left something of a bad taste, or more of a just really actually a tension that was left between the two. And both, you're not the only one that feels the way that you do. Is what is also coming up. She's got you also on her mind and has been playing it through. And the Ace of Cups, or Ace of Water, had come in reversed to bring out, to signify a need to let down the barriers you may have built around your heart and allow a loving experience or opportunity to unfold free of fear's influence. Meaning that you still have aspects of this to be able to explore, and it's actually it's taking a more loving stance with yourself that's going to give you another perspective into giving you what you need in order to move forward with this relation, okay? And then on the other side, success or failure, as the Guardian said, it's a definite success because I see what happens as a result of it, and that's where I have a little bit of a forewarning. So it's I'm using the Toth Tarot here, so I've got specific words here. Debauch. So there's debauchery and play and fun, and the warning is that while there's a greater excess of wealth and abundance to be able to do more things, do not get carefree about it. There is still the need for structure. So the is still not only structure, but a balance of power, specifically where it comes to the finances. So everybody can have a great time. Do not let anybody get carried away, and that should be a responsibility everybody's wanting to take, not you policing, right? So yeah, you've got great things ahead of you.
Okay, nice.
I'll go next. Okay, so your friend, is she a childhood friend? Is she an old friend?
Not really a childhood friend, but I've known her now for maybe 7, 8 years.
Okay,
Around
but
that.
you're quite close.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. So what I picked up was, is there perhaps a another person involved regarding this fight about a boy, a guy?
Well, I don't know if there is, but I have a feeling that there is. But it's not
Yeah.
coming from my side. It's more
Yes.
of like
There's
her
there's
side.
someone. It's like, I wouldn't call it a love triangle, but it's like it's there. It's like in the distance. Okay.
I know
Very
what you mean.
yes, in the shadow. Okay. Because initially I thought, okay, it might be a childhood friend, but I'm picking it up more that it's got to do with a guy. Okay. As Guardian mentioned, the love regarding this friend. Okay, so things will work out. There will be forgiveness regarding you and your friend. Your friendship will be mended. You just maybe need to have heart-to-heart conversations when you are ready. I find that she's more domineering. She's like domineering over you. Like she's quite dominant over you. And I think if you try to speak up, she like sort of blocks you.
Yeah, that's actually what happened. That
Uh,
I said what I thought, and then she got like she didn't really like it, even though I tried to say it in a like not
not,
mean way at all.
yeah, you're
But
being diplomatic and nice about
yeah,
it,
yeah.
but still she shot you down for it. Okay. It is going to take a little bit of time, but it won't be too long, as the Guardian mentioned. Perhaps when you're ready, you'll have a talk with her to settle the dust so that things can get sorted out. Perhaps before you do that, you need to work on yourself. Write yourself a letter and then burn it. Okay? It will release any energy that's holding you back, and also open up pathways for you regarding your career, your love life, home life, family life, finances. Okay, write as many letters as you want to her and then burn it. You don't have to give those letters to you, otherwise it's just going to cause more chaos for you. Don't do that. Okay, it's for your well-being. Okay. But there's no need to worry about it. There are big happy changes coming your way. Okay. You just need to take the action and maybe get more information of why she's like this. Perhaps she really has feelings towards this guy, very deep feelings, or a crush. And it's her territory. You can't mess with her territory. Sort of vibe that I'm getting. Okay.
That's pretty true. That's what I thought actually. That maybe she had a crush, and that she like wanted to impress him, but in order to do that, she said something that I didn't like. To me it was like a lack of respect, and I just wanted to mention that so in order it would not happen again. And well, that's how the whole thing actually started. So you're probably right when you're talking about that love triangle, like with that
Yeah,
boy.
it's not coming from you though. It's her energy more. That's more domineering. But you just need to approach it with a sense of humor as well. Okay, approach it with a sense of humor. You are protected. If you need to be more positive about the situation. Be more lighthearted. And if you need to, pray, meditate, visualize, whatever you do to connect to the universe, that will also help you. Okay, but you are a magician. You have many opportunities coming your way that will, in terms of career, that will help you to open up your pathways. But those forgiveness letters will help you. Okay. But yes, and you are going to have contentment, peace, and abundance, a happy home life, a successful completion of a project. Okay, there we go. And Pericles also got the same one. But you must know that you are ready. You have the resources and the ability to manifest them. Life is magical. Okay, the world is your oyster. Okay. And I find that this situation is bothering you more than your friend. She's holding her territory, and she's right. She's standing firm about it, but it will be sorted out.
Mhm.
Okay. All right.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Next here.
I can go. So I got a lot of very, very good cards. I got a lot of Pentacles and Major Arcana. In regards to the work stuff, I think most of it was covered by. I do want to just mention something that keeps coming to me. When the time comes, be a team player. So that's something that it keeps coming to me because you will be working with a group of people and organizing them, structuring them. I don't know exactly how it's going to be, but I just keep hearing when the time comes, you'll be more like you'll be able to guide and be in the essence of the team. So being a team player. Now, in regards to, it's funny. So initially, I thought it was a boy that you had to fight with because I kept pulling all these Emperor cards, King of Earth. So now I'm seeing more of like this triangle. The message that I have for the relationship aspect, I would say it's best represented with the Hermit card. It's not so much that you need to do something. It's not so much that there's something to be said. Whatever was said was perfect for exactly what happened. I guess I would say now it's more the time to just let it be and then go do your own things. Just let it go without too much effort onto it, and it will just unfold as it should. Because when someone disrespects us, it's never really to us, it's more to themselves, right? Nothing is really personal in this world. So when someone disrespects us, we can either take boundaries, or we can try to like figure it out and try to fix that individual. But most of the time when people disrespect, they're really just disrespecting themselves. So if that individual disrespected you, then it's not really to you, because imagine if they did this activity to you, how hurt or what they have inside of them, right? So really I would say the lesson from it is just let it be, flow, spend some time maybe meditating on it, writing a letter, as Terry said, not so much interacting with an individual, and trusting that that individual, as they come more to their senses, they're going to come to you and reconcile for whatever it is that they did, and then it will be more mutual. Nothing is really personal. People make a lot of mistakes and they attack other people just to empower their egos. Really, it's just because everyone is hurt in their own way. It's not necessarily to you directly. It's really back to herself, and she has to do it in a way which she can feel that. And sometimes people attack, but it has nothing to do with you. But besides that, a lot of successful cards. I got eight of Pentacles, four of Wands. A lot of success in both the relationship and the finance aspect, the career. So I think you're on a very, very good track, as everyone else said.
Okay, thank you.
So I think everyone already said what I saw here. I just want to add something. It is regarding about your career and also about your friend. So, like Guardian said, you have a very brightened light. Okay, so sometimes it could be annoying some people that get jealous. So it's good, of course. Like, oh my God, I will be so succeeded in something. But also, my advice for you is always do some kind of rituals to protect yourself, okay, your energy, your field. Because yes, especially when we get to grow in something, everyone, sometimes some bad people try to disturb us. So try to do some rituals and pray a lot for your angels, or whatever you like, to protect yourself, okay? And work on your personal power. Also, it's my main advice for you, because you already have another resource, okay? But you just need to believe and go ahead. Sometimes you got a little bit in defense mode. So try to relax and protect your field and stay with your energy in the full mood, okay, mode, and after that, I think everything is gonna be okay, including if you're friend. I think it's not silly, but it's a friendship for a long time, so this kind of things, it's normal,
Yeah, they
it's pretty
happen.
normal. Yes, she will understand better, and also you, and you realize, oh, okay, doesn't matter too much, you know. I'm not saying you have to accept everything. It's not that, but I think you can just, that's okay, Só superar algumas coisas e tá tudo bem.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, thank you.
You're muted.
Yes, you're very welcome. Do you have any additional questions to anything what was said, or you want to touch another aspect of this, or?
Well, for me, I'm very good, but yeah, I want to thank you all for your readings, and yeah, to me, it's pretty clear. And what you were all saying was very additional, so um, it makes me how to say, it makes me more calm about the whole situation. For example, with my friend, that it will all be fine, and that's what I'm doing. Actually, I just let it flow. I was already doing that, so I'm like on the right path when doing that. I'm just leaving her, like letting her have her space. And yeah, also concerning career, it's true that I have some doubts and that I have like inner wishes, but I'm somehow making my guards. And yeah, so it's pretty much true what you are all saying.
Perfect. Thank you so much. And
Thank you.
we wish you, of course, the best to see this career flourish. After all what we saw, there's no reason why you shouldn't believe in it. It's, as I mentioned, get the crystal out, the essence, and then it will take off. I'm very confident here.
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Obrigada.
Bye.